All right, Mr. K here again. We're going to talk about automotive wheels today. May sound like a simple topic, but there's quite a few aspects to it that you're probably not expecting. All right, we're talking about materials that wheels are made of, measurements of wheels, some things about reverse mount wheels, and some tire mounting tips for some of the stubborn wheels. All right, these are what we call steel wheels. Some people call them steelies. They're cheap. You can put clip style wheel weights just about anywhere on them. And you can use soapy water to mount tires on them. But they are prone to rust, right? After a while, they do rust. They kind of bend easily. Again, they're cheap, functional. Okay. So now, these are mag wheels, also called alloy wheels, also called magnesium wheels. Okay. Most people consider them better looking. Usually don't have any kind of wheel covers. They're usually just the wheel is the wheel, but they're more expensive. You're supposed to only use tire lube. You're not supposed to use soapy water because soapy water can be trapped between the tire and the aluminum when it's mounted, or the magnesium, and it can corrode. So you typically want to use sticky weights on these instead of the clip weights. And sometimes they can be trickier to mount on a tire machine. All right, so here's a mag wheel. You can see someone use clip weights on it and it caused corrosion. So that is not what we want to do. That's even a question on the ASE test. And you want to use sticky weights for this particular rim, because now you've got this ugly spot of corrosion right here where it's ruined the clear coat, and you really can't get that off. Okay, so there's your answer. You want sticky weights on aluminum or alloy or mag wheels. Okay, let's talk about some measurements. We're going to talk about center line, offset, back spacing, rim width, rim diameter, drop center, lug pattern, and bolt circle. Okay. Center line is that red dotted line. So it's just an imaginary line through the center of the wheel. It doesn't matter what the wheel looks like. You just find the center, draw a line through it, and that is your center line. Okay, offset is the distance between the center line and the hub mounting surface. It can be positive, negative, or zero. So offset is just like the diagram shows, that distance right there. Okay, that'd be a zero offset because the center line is the spot where the hub touches the back of the wheel. And that, of course, is a negative offset. The way I remember these is a negative offset to me doesn't look good. The wheels that you see on vehicles that are kind of sunk in, they're like a bowl used for cereal. To me, those don't look good. So that's negative. So I call that negative offset. To me, the old school like 70s wheels look good. And so that's positive to me. So I call that a positive offset. That's how I remember it. Back spacing. Distance between the hub mounting surface and the back edge of the wheel. So there you go, just like the diagram shows, from there to the back, from there to the back, from there to the back. Okay, always a positive number. I've never seen negative back spacing wheels. Maybe they're out there, but I've never seen them. So always positive number. All right, rim width. Remember, rims, when you're measuring rim width, you don't measure the overall from edge to edge. You measure the inside where the bead seals. So the rim width of this one would be about 9. Okay, notice these red lines are not at the edge, they're where the bead seals. Okay, rim diameters, same way. You don't hook this on the edge. You go right in there where the bead seals, okay? Same thing, notice where the red lines are going. That's how you measure. Drop center. This is that, I call it the relief zone, but this is where you need to get the tire popped down into when you're using the tire machine so you can get some slack on the other side. Okay, that's the drop center of the rim. If you don't use the drop center, you will tear the tire or snap the duck head off the machine, but you'll do something wrong. Got to use the drop center. Okay. All right, reverse. So standard mount wheels look about like this. When you're going to dismount the tire, pop it off, you go off the top. Reverse mount will look more like this. You can't get the tire off the top. You've got to get it off the bottom. So you actually mount these in the tire machine upside down to get them loose. All right, go ahead and pause my video and watch this one at this time. Just watch 6:45 to 7:45 so you can see the drop center. Okay, you should have just watched that and you should have should have been able to see how he used the drop center to mount that tire. Go ahead and watch this video at this time about measuring lug bolt pattern. Okay, you should just watch that video at this time. So that hopefully gives you a little clue on how to measure lug bolt pattern. Okay, the bolt circle or lug bolt pattern is a measurement of the imaginary circle created by the lug holes. And the way you name it, as you saw in the video, is the number of lugs and the measurement of the circle. So remember, this is an odd number of lugs. So you're measuring from the outside of this to the center of that. So that'd be 5 on 4.5. This one, you've got, looks like 8 lugs. So you got 8 on, boom, even number. So center to center, 8 on 6.25. Again, even number. So 4 on 4. Okay, six of them. So even number. So 6 on 5.5. There you go. Okay, that's the assignment on wheels. Have a good day.